Hey guys, I visited the American Girl place in New York City back in December, and I decided to film a store tour, which is why most of the items at the store are holiday and Christmas related. Joss isn't there, and the main girl of your focus is Blair, but I still really wanted to post the video because it gives an overview of the store and the hospital and the cafe and all of its features as well. This video is made for adults to give an overview, an idea of the store in case if they're planning a trip and they'd like to see what's at the store before they decide whether or not they want to go. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to click on the subscribe button down below and the notification bell in the corner to be notified every time I upload a new video. Comment down below if you have visited the store before. This is my first time visiting the new American Girl since they recently reopened it. And right when you enter the store, it says American Girl, and there is some Christmas and holiday trees underneath the writing. The window display is decorated for the holiday season. It is so pretty, there is so much detail to it, and there are a lot of holiday products, outfits, and accessories shown as well. Here's the Swarovski dress they have shown at the store right now. There is also a photo up next door so you can take a photo with the dress. Most of the items at the front of the store are holiday and Christmas related, but they do have the Nutcracker collection, including the Advent calendar too. The Christmas tree has been placed right next to the escalator, and there's lots of pinks and purple on it to match with the rest of the store. And the main section on the entry level is of course filled with truly me items showing a lot of their outfits and accessories. There is an exception to this. Right before you enter the main atrium of the store, there is a Julie World experience. Julie is a historical character based from the 1970s, so she has a lot of outfits and accessories themed to that time period. But this world experience has some basketball items because she loves to play basketball, and there are also some life-size items of some of the pieces you would have seen back in her time. The main color scheme of the world is definitely purple and orange, as you can tell from the sign up top. And here we have a model of a car that would have been really popular back in the 70s. It says, "Climb in and take a 70s selfie." And over in the backdrop, of course, it's of San Francisco because that's where Julie's character is from, and there's little tram setups over in the back. There's also a touchscreen over in the corner of her experience, and it just asks a few questions about her story, so you can find out how well you really know Julie, some of the characters in her book, and also her storyline, some of her hobbies too. Considering that I haven't read her book in quite a few years now, I'm pretty impressed that I did get a lot of them right. Some of the questions were pretty simple, while some of them were a little bit harder to figure out. Let's go ahead and continue on with the tour. So the rest of this section is of course for the Truly Me's, and they have them all lined up back against the wall. And over in the corner of the store, there's the doll hospital. There's a check-in counter, so you're able to check your doll into the hospital, but there are also a couple of different interactive features within the hospital section of itself, and we'll just take a look at some of the different stations. Over in this first section, there's the eye exam station, and it does look very realistic. And then the next section over here is for checkups. There is a seat, there's also a small table so you're able to place tools down, and then there's also a curtain that wraps around it too. And then the final station over here is a touch screen as well, and it talks about different injuries, and then over on this wall there are some products that coincide with the different stations. One of the most popular features at American Girl is the create your own section, whether you create your own doll or you create your own outfit or accessory. So of course there are a couple of different accessory sets here that you can choose from that are already pre-styled. And of course you can style your own t-shirt, PJs. There are a few examples on the wall to give you an idea of what you could style. And over in the other corner of the store, there is a salon. This is also quite interactive because the doll can get their hairstyle, but then also your child can get their hair styled as well with your doll to match them. There are multiple different packages that you can get at the store. You can get ear piercing done, and you can also get manicures done. And just before we head down to the lower level, because there are 2 levels in this store, there is a New York City favorite section with some exclusive items that you can only purchase at New York City. So the level that we were on mainly focuses on the hospital, the salon, and the Truly Me line, but downstairs has a really big focus on the historical line, also the Bitty Babies, the Welly Wishers, and it also holds the cafe as well. When you enter at the lower level, there is a display showing all of the Girl of the Years that they've released throughout the year. The first one is, of course, Lindsay. The main feature wall, of course, belongs to the historical dolls. There is a timeline of every single historical doll that has been released by American Girl, whether it's retired or not, and they're placed in chronological order so you can see how different styles change over time. And throughout the lower level, you can walk around, and there are a lot of these smaller displays showing some of the outfits and accessories that are available for the historicals. There are a couple of different sections on the lower level that you can walk into, and this section over here mainly contains all of the books that are currently available. Some of them are character books, but a lot of them are also activity books as well. There are books for all different ages, so in this section there are a lot of Welly Wisher books. And all the books are quite different because these ones over here are mainly based on crafts and activities, while these ones over at the end are about advice. And of course, most of these books fall under the activities and advice section. Another popular feature of the store is the cafe where you can dine with your American Girl. If you'd like to visit the cafe, I would definitely recommend booking a reservation so you're able to get a table. If you are not traveling with an American Girl but you'd like to dine with one, they have multiple ones there to choose from that you can borrow. And now it's time for us to leave the store. Overall, I really hope you guys enjoyed the tour and you got an overview, an idea of how the store is laid out with some of the features that they have there. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This set is called the School Backpack Set. It comes with a backpack with multiple back-to-school accessories as well. It does retail for $28, so it is a little bit more pricier than the other two sets, but it does seem to come with more smaller accessories and more details too. So let's go ahead and open it up. There are a total of 7 sheets included in the set, but these 3 are related to activities, so let's go ahead and take a look at those first. So the first one right at the end is all about fractions. There's pictures with multiple different answers to choose from. In the middle, there is a singular to plural sheet, and that's more related to English. And the last one is called Biosphere Mix-Up, and that's for geography. And here we have the other 4 sheets of paper, so 2 of them are grid paper and the other 2 are lined. A school set wouldn't be complete without a folder, so this set does come with a paper folder, so you have to be careful with it because it may bend. So let's go ahead and open it up. There are 2 different pockets. One says leave at home and one says bring to school, so that's really great because you're able to keep all the papers included in the set organized. So just to give you an idea of the sizing of the set, we'll go ahead and place one of the grid papers inside. It does stay in place and it does fit as well. There are multiple smaller accessories included in this set as well. There is a mechanical dark blue pencil that says American Girl on the side, and on the other side there is a key with a star keychain attached to it. This is an assignment notebook. There's a space at the front so you're able to include a name as well, but when you go ahead and open up the pages, there's already a design on it. It says assignment on the top, and there are multiple different spaces to make it look as realistic as possible. The set does include a tablet, and there are tablet sheets so you're able to choose what is displayed on the screen. There are 2 different sheets, but they are double-sided, so there are a total of 4 different screens to choose from, and they're all related to school. The first sheet talks about filling in the blanks, that would be related to English, and the other one talks about the anatomy of a bee, so that would be for science. On the other side, there is a sheet talking about multiplication, so of course that's for maths, and the last page is completely different from the others. It is a welcome page for the school. We can't not talk about the tablet screens without the tablet itself. It is quite lightweight, it's made out of a plastic material, and it's great while you're on the go because it does fit into the backpack pretty nicely too. It says American Girl on the front, and on the back it is silver. There is a USB cord at the back that you can lift up, and you can also place back down too to make it as realistic as possible. Now it's time to go ahead and add one of the screens into the tablet. It is quite simple to add the screen in. There is a hole in one of the sides of the tablet. You can go ahead and slide the screen in. Let me go ahead and place it in the right way. There we go. And that's really great so you can constantly remove the screen and place another one in. There is a personalization element to the set, and I think this is a really nice addition. There is an alphabet card, so there's every letter part of the alphabet, and there are multiple drawings at the bottom. You can open and lift up one of the cards, and you can place it at the front of the backpack. There's a small pocket at the front. And the last item included in the set is the backpack itself. It is quite lightweight, and there is a star design, and there's also some of that magenta purple linked with some of the other pieces as well from this release. In the pocket here at the front, that's where you would add the alphabet card, the initial of your name, or the drawing. It does seem to be quite a large item, so you would be able to store multiple pieces like the books that are included in the set, the tablet, and if you have a lunchbox from another set, you would probably be able to do that as well. There is a small piece of Velcro at the front, so the flap does stay in place, but when you're ready to open it up, there are also these ties that you're able to undo, so you can place all of your pieces. Once that's finished, you can tie it up and it will stay in the bag. Over in the back, there is a handle and some straps. Overall, I would definitely recommend this set. It is definitely worth the amount of money that it costs, even though it is a little bit more pricier than some of the other sets that I opened up today. I think it's definitely worth it due to the detail and just the overall amount of items that are included.